if they're not Australian, our viewers out there, can you very quickly explain what RSL is?
Yeah, Return Services League is what they're called, but they're essentially a really large pub. Yeah, a really large pub with a ton of pokies and big spaces for events.
For all our viewers out there who understand, what's a pokey?
I joined the army, and I wasn't a soldier, but I was an artilleryman. Yeah, so we get nicknamed cloud punchers, gun bunnies, that kind of thing.
Gun bunnies?
Yeah, gun bunnies, because we're always hopping around. I had an industrial accident, which put me into the office. Yeah, I'm actually missing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so I'm missing half.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, the middle finger there.
I didn't even know that about you. Hello, and thank you for joining us for this episode of Vault of Champions, so where we speak to creators, players, and people who make magic happen. Vault of Champions is shot right here at the Tessie Pearl, and I'm currently having one of the Tessie Pearl's house beers. It's called the Lead Me Astray. You can catch one of these. You can put them on your gullet if you're around during PAX time, because I think this episode will come out around PAX time. But enough about me. I'm your host, Nigel, but I'm so glad to be joined today by my esteemed guest. He's a lover of TCGs, one of the hosts of Midnight Mana, an accomplished creator in his own right, and all around, he's just a good guy. It's Logan!
Hi!
I'm so glad you're in the couch with me here today, my friend. Tell us a little bit more what you're drinking, because all my guests go drink. Yeah, we love the Tessie Pearl. But also a little bit about yourself, what you do. Yeah,
I can do that. So Tessie's has knocked me up Logan's League of Lychee, which is, I think it's like a honey JD. We got some ginger, we got some lychee in there.
Interesting mix of flavors.
It's a bit of a sweeter one, kind of like myself, you know. I like things sweet.
Gosh.
It's quite delicious. I love it.
So, and you can catch one of these here at the Tessie Pearl Hotel, because that's going on during the PAX weekend. Yep. Again, we aim to have this out around the PAX weekend as well. So if you're watching this, and you're at PAX or you're at your hotel just winding down after, they come to Tessie Pearl. You got some cool cocktails. Maybe there's even another cocktail that might have me. I don't know. We'll see. But sorry to steal the show back to you.
No, yeah. Hi. So my name is Logan. Thank you very much for having me on the show. I am one of the co-hosts of Midnight Mana along with my good friend Phizzi. I've been a content creator for about 5.5 years. And a little bit about me and my magic journey. I've probably played magic for over 15 years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll talk a little bit more about that. That's interesting, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm very excited to have you on. Like, we'll talk a little bit as well about where we met. Yep. I was teaching magic. Spoilers. Sorry. I was right. I wore that shirt a couple of days ago. But we've also just earlier today we played some just Jumpstart. Yep. In the episode, that was a fun one. We got some incredible pulls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let no one ever tell you that just Jumpstart doesn't have value.
No, that is true. Because, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but Jumpstart does have a lot of really good pulls in it, which surprises, I want to say, more seasoned gamers as well as new gamers.
Yeah. So definitely check that one out if you haven't already. It's good time, good game, good Jumpstart. But look. We want to jump straight into talking about why we're here, why Logan and myself is here. We're going to talk a little bit about his content creation journey, your love for magic. Again, I didn't realize you had played for started 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Why he thinks that green is the best color of all time. He's so ready. He's so prepared. I love it. And his love for the community and why it makes magic special to him. But first, before we do all of that, we're going to go into one of my favorite segments called, what's it called? Villainous Choices! We love magic, but the community and everyone else has a lot of hot takes about, different opinions. Everyone's got, you think green's the best color. Some people might not.
It is.
But we're going to gather some of magic's hottest takes in my sandwich bag. I spent all the budget on getting Logan on the show, but we're gonna get one of these takes at random, and we'll discuss a little bit. But
alrighty,
pick one out at random.
I'm hoping I get something that has blue involved.
Sneaky blue. What do we got?
Oh, the One Ring does not go in every deck.
Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one.
See it.
So the One Ring, for those who aren't familiar, it's an artifact. If you guess it, if you don't know, it's from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It is a 4-mana legendary artifact that says when it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything.
Yep.
And also, at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose a life for each bird encounter is on it. It's got a tab ability that says put a bird counter on it, draw cards equal to the number of bird encounters on the one ring.
And it is indestructible.
Yes, that's a very good point as well, because there's a lot of artifact removal that can't destroy it.
Yep.
It's indestructible.
Uh-huh.
What are your thoughts? That's a great one to discuss.
I like it. I would argue that it does not go in every deck.
Why would you say that?
Because I have a mono green deck here that does not synergize with it. So synergy is something that is so, so important when you are considering putting any card in your deck. Now, there is a very valid argument that card draw is very strong in every deck.
And it's a colorless card as well.
Exactly. So it can go in any deck. But I would say if you're playing a more casual commander, that the aggro that it draws and the protection that it gives moves your deck out of a casual and more into a competitive state.
It is a game changer as well, isn't it? Yeah. And it's especially if you can bounce it, play it again, like we've seen happen before in the Midnight Manor episode with Attack on Cardboard. I tend to agree. I think that once you start to consider cards like, the One Ring or any of the other number of game changers, it sort of takes your decks into another bracket. And again, sometimes you don't want to build 3s and 4s. Sometimes you just want to play brackets 2s or like exactly once. Like you can build a Lord of the Ring deck. I guess you could put a One Ring in it, but you don't have to. I think also what's important to note, you lose life.
Yeah.
You lose life. And if your deck isn't prepared for the life loss, even if you're drawing lots of cards, you're untapping it, drawing more cards, I don't know if it's worth it.
If we're looking in the context of, is the life loss worth the card draw? I would say yes.
It definitely is. Obviously.
1 life per extra card on top of your normal upkeep card draw is absolute value.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I would say though that if the One Ring comes down and everyone looks at you and like, okay, we're going to get him. We're going to get them.
Exactly. It's the aggro, right?
It is the aggro.
I do not think it goes in every single deck.
I tend to agree. I do have the copy in 2 decks.
Yep.
But they both have life gaming in them.
Yeah.
That's basically it. So, look, that's it. I think that was a really good one to pull. Let us know in the comments whether you think that that's something that you agree, because we agree.
Yeah.
Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. Tell us where fools know they should go in every CDH deck. Probably. I don't play CDH. If you're a CDH player, let us know.
Yeah.
But we can move on to talk a little bit more about yourself. Look, now you've got quite the background because you're a content creator.
Mm-hmm.
You've also got a full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
You used to serve in the army.
Mm-hmm.
Are those army boots?
Yeah, they're regulation issue. So they're one time ago. Yeah. Well, when you join the military, they issue you your clothing, your attire, your boots, your gear.
Do they pay for it?
Not at the time, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I was in the army as well.
Okay. And you've been playing Magic for 15 years. So there's like you're a multitude. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So I got into Magic, as we've said, 15 years ago. But I got into Magic because I was actually hospitalized. I had what was called a quinsy. So it was like an ulcer in the back of the throat. And I'm not going to go too much into it, but basically...
Well, thanks for sharing. I mean, like, you want us to keep it in? Like,
it's fine. And I had to get it cut out. I was hospitalized. I was bedridden for approximately 2 months. It was quite serious.
Was that like during like your childhood? Was that during...
Yeah, so around 2010. So it was kind of still high school.
Yeah.
And due to being bedridden, my sort of father-in-law, stepfather at the time, father figure, was like, hey, let's get into Magic the Gathering. And he went and bought a booster box.
What was it? What set was it?
It was Innistrad.
Oh, what a good set. Yeah. Oh, what a good set.
So I have a really soft spot for that block. The 3, Avacyn Return, I think it was.
Avacyn Restore. And then
Innistrad, and the third one, whatever.
Yeah. I can't remember.
So I have a soft spot for Innistrad in particular.
Why you like werewolves so much?
So I still have my original standard werewolves deck with 4 Hunt Master of the Fells.
That's a good... Yeah, it is.
But it has been downgraded to rare. And yeah, so we got a booster box and we just sat out in the backyard in the fresh air, just cracking these packs and learning and appreciating these cards.
Did your stepfather or father-in-law figure, did he play Magic already before?
He did.
Okay,
He was very interested and thought I would like it.
yeah, cool.
And it almost instantly became an addiction. We started going to the LGNs every week. He ended up buying 5 or 6 booster boxes in that time.
Okay.
And back then that was like still $1,000 worth of cards.
Was it really back then? Okay.
Yeah, it was about that because it was 5 to 6 boxes total.
But like back in the day, you could buy like $130 for a box. What a dream! What a dream!
Oh, to be young again.
Yeah.
And yes, that's where the addiction started. And I probably played for a few solid years. We even went to a couple of local RSLs in Newcastle, and we attended some like
Magic events at RSLs.
Yeah, they were like RCQs or what we know now.
RSLs?
Yeah. Yep.
What?
I know. They were the biggest places in Newcastle.
So if they're not Australian, our viewers out there, can you very quickly explain what an RSL is?
Yeah, Return Services League is what they're called, but they're essentially a really large pub. Yeah, really large pub. With a ton of pokies and big spaces for events.
For all our viewers out there who are on the stream, what's a pokey?
It's a gambling machine.
Yeah, it's a slot machine.
Slot machine. Yeah, you go to Vegas, you hit the numbers, and go. Ding,
We're learning so much about Australia today.
Yeah.
So that's where it all started. Okay, and then where did you? Right, you're in the army.
Yeah. So what was it? It was 17 and 9 months. You're able to actually sign up before you turn 18.
Yeah.
Because there's that sort of 3 months intake process, and then the day I turned 18, I jumped on a bus and went to Kapuka, the Army Recruit Training Center, and started my journey in the Army. I started out as a reservist because I wanted to help those who can't help themselves. That's the ethos, the idea behind it. And I did my 4 years and I got out.
Is it 4 years? That's the mandatory serving time, or how's that sort of work? Because I'm not familiar, right? I'm not familiar. Yeah.
So 4 years is the general sort of minimum term.
Yep.
It depends on what service you do, what job you sign up for. So example, Air Force pilots, you're in for a lot longer because they invest so much more into you.
And training and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Sure.
Whereas I joined the Army and I wasn't a soldier, but I was an artilleryman. Yeah. So we get nicknamed cloud punchers, gun bunnies, that kind of
gun bunnies?
Yeah, gun bunnies. Because we're always hopping around. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you play any Magic on the base?
Nope.
No.
They were two very separate, tangential, disconnected things. When we're going through training, they actually take your phone off you for that sort of 2 month window, except for one weekend in 1 month. So you are completely disconnected from the world and you don't really get to enjoy those sorts of hobbies while you're training.
So in your time off, was there cards, just normal playing cards to play like that? How do you spend your free time?
Time off in the 4 years or time off in the 2 months training?
Isn't like the 2 months training?
Yeah, no. So in Kapuka, there is nothing.
Yeah.
You basically go to the pub with everyone, have a few beers, go to a movie, and then come back to base, and that's your weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, there was
interesting.
Nothing there.
Did you miss a bit of Magic then?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, just a little bit.
But it's so full on maybe that you don't have time to
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't. Your days, your nights is spent training, learning. Because by the end of the 2 months, you are a trained professional and you're shipped off to your specialist schools.
Right.
So
artillerists, Navy, Air Force, cybersecurity, all that.
So artillery was Puckapunyal, School of Transport down here in Victoria, along with tank drivers.
Yeah. Okay, so they combine those two basically.
They're on the same location.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
And then after your 4 years, did you go straight into the workforce? Did you take
No, I came straight out of the
You work in automotives. How do you pronounce it?
Automotive. Automotive. But I had straight out of the military, I became a laborer. I had an industrial accident, which put me into the office. Yeah, I'm actually missing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so I'm missing half.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, the middle finger there.
I didn't even know that about you.
Yeah, so you can see that I'm missing it. Yeah, no nail. Yeah.
Can you show that to me? Oh my god.
Hopefully we can get a zoom in on it.
Yeah.
So I'm missing half of the top of my middle right finger because it was crushed in an accident.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then so I went into the office and I started working in supply chain.
Yeah.
And I've been in supply chain ever since. And I now work for an automotive company.
Yeah.
Specializing in the motorcycle area.
Yeah, because I know you ride. You ride. You're very proud about the Horns. I don't know.
I ride a CB1000 Hornet.
Okay, there you go. You let me know if that's cool or not.
It's the 2025 special version, all right?
I know he was so proud of it when he got it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you also create content.
Yeah.
Because before you were host of Midnight Manor, and all that, I know you are big into World of Warcraft.
Yep.
League of Legends, which we share a passion for.
Yep.
And of course, like a variety of other games as well.
Yeah.
Where did that sort of start? Because the trajectory you're on from, Magic into Air Force, into labor, into it's quite. And then where does content fit into that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it was COVID, it was like 2020, I think it was. So I was working my job and I was made redundant.
Yeah.
And in that sort of 2-month window where I was looking for more work, a friend approached me and said, "Hey, do you want to become a content creator, like a streamer?" Sorry, specifically, because I do separate the two.
Your friend came in and said to you, "Do you want to be a content creator?"
Streamer? Because
yeah.
sister bought a page that needed streamers 24/7 to play games on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And so I said, sure, I'll give it a go. And while they were ironing out the details, I started streaming on Twitch.
Yep.
That all fell through. And I'd already started building a community, streaming World of Warcraft to my guild and friends. And I was like, you know what? I like it here. I'm going to keep streaming.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
I've never heard this story before, by the way.
Yeah. And so 5.5 years later, I'm still a content creator. I'd say I'd evolved from just a streamer.
Yep. I would say so too.
Yeah. To me, streaming is you just jump on Twitch, YouTube, whatever platform, and you stream your games and you have a connection with your community. Content creator to me is you can stream. That's part of being a content creator.
But streaming is content.
Yeah, it is.
Ever.
There is more beyond that where you can create new and original content outside of just streaming as well. You attend events, you play Magic the Gathering.
Well, it's so funny that you mentioned that because that's going to be my next point. Like, do you remember when we met?
You were telling me to say this way.
So 2 years ago, because I was like, do you remember when we met? And you're like, I don't actually.
Yeah.
We met 2 years ago at Oz Comic Con Melbourne.
Yep.
About 2 years and maybe 3 months ago. And we met because there was one of our now friends called BK, and he just posted on Twitter saying, "Hey, I need people to teach Magic the Gathering. Like, does anyone can do this?" And I put my hand up, and then we had some friends vouch for me, and I think you did as well.
Yeah.
And then we just met there.
Yeah.
And then ever since, as long as you were in the country and you were free, we'd be teaching Magic the Gathering together.
You make it sound like I'm so exotic. Whenever you're in the country.
No, because there was like one time you weren't.
Yeah, I've been to America twice in Europe.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
But I had the confidence to put my hand up because I'd been taught to teach less than 6 months prior to that through another place that I've been working at.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So there's another institution here in Melbourne. And I was working for them at the time, and they wanted to teach Magic. And so they taught me how to teach Magic. I already knew how to play it.
Yeah.
But
teaching is a different story.
Exactly. Right. Different skill set. And so I'd learned and I was comfortable with it. And then that other job kind of fell through on that side of things. And then, BK put it out and said, hey, put my hand up. So a bit years later, here we are.
And now the three amigos are at every Comic Con around Melbourne. It's myself, Logan, and our friend Tykatte that you may have seen. But yeah, that was when we met.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I still remember I said to him, and then we'll go straight into this as well. I was like, I don't know you, but we were cordial. And like, I think at the end of the day, I was like, aren't you the guy who hosted that League of Legends event at the Fortress the other time?
The MSI watch party grand final. Yeah, 2023 MSI watch party.
You had gray blazer on.
The suit.
Yeah, there you go. And you're quite the host as well, right? You've done the Q Hall in PAX Australia in 2024. You've done the MSI watch party. You host LCP watch parties, which are a co-streamer here at the Tessie Pearl as well.
Thank you, Tessie.
Why do you think that that's sort of the thing that you enjoy? Because not every content creator creates content, right? We've established that. You can be a streamer, you can do pack openings, you can do art, you can do whatever it is. Yeah. Hosting is a completely different skill set, right? Everyone's got a different skill set. Why do you think that works for you?
I personally feel like I'm a people person.
Yeah.
I like interacting with people. I also like helping people. And I almost feel like in the host capacity, you are guiding people through that experience, through that journey, or you are helping enable people to have their own joy within that experience too. So the 2023 MSI Grand Finals was one of my sort of first bigger hosting opportunities, I want to say.
I thought you would have been doing that the whole time.
23 was like the first year I'd really started.
That's crazy.
And and from there, I just wanted to interact with more people who enjoyed the same things I do, which is why I focus on League, which is why I try and focus on World of Warcraft as well, because I played World of Warcraft for over 20 years, since day one. When that game first came out, I've been playing
How old is World of Warcraft?
November 2004.
Why do you know this?
I think it was, I can't remember the day,
Yeah.
but And I just want to share that joy with others. And sometimes you need to be the one to put the event on to bring that community together.
So that's something that I really learned from you, because you were like, LCP's not doing anything. So LCP, for those who aren't aware, is the League. Oh, Championship Pacific.
League of Legends Championship Pacific.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
And obviously there's a bunch of regions, right? There's Japan, there's Taiwan, Southeast Asia is part of that. Vietnam, as well as the Oceanic region. And of course, that's a lot going on, but we don't get a lot of support just because there's so much going on. They were focusing on the product. And Logan's like, well, screw this. I'm going to do my own thing. And it's been growing ever since. So we've had a couple watch parties. Maybe we'll put a couple pictures up here. But that's something I learned from you. If you want to do, like, if there's nothing there, you can do it yourself.
Exactly.
Talk to people, make it happen.
Yeah, there's the opportunity, there's the willpower. More often than not, your friends are more than happy to help you out.
Well, I set you up with the
I know. I mean, he gave me a Tessie Pearl hookup with this guy, Nigel.
I love the Tessie. I can't say too much. Now that again ties. I love how this is, the segues just keep flowing. You are someone that's like community focus, or community is such a buzzword nowadays. I feel people always talk about that. But for me, for you, you're always someone who's literally community first. Almost like basically every action or every like thing you do. Why does it mean so much to you? Like why, whether it's the Magic community or the League community, why is it so important to you that we embrace that part of it?
So I think an important part of being a content creator is to remember that the community is built around you. And to borrow from the corporate world for a moment, culture comes from the top. Right?
Okay.
And if you were to think of it as you being the creator, as the head of the top, the leader of this community. So I try and be the person I want to see in my community and show to the community that they are welcome here because I have these morals and these ethics and this alignment.
Okay.
And I want to put my community first because without my community, I wouldn't be where I am.
You're nothing. We're nothing, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're just be talking to the void.
Yeah, they're the ones who believe in you and back you and support you, beyond, just agreeing with you, that help motivate and encourage and push you and drive you forward in the things that you want to do. So it's important to have them first. Set the example and be a part of it.
And it's, again, like a lot of creators, I think, not even naming names, but I feel like the ethos or like the motivation nowadays is like, I want to get my name out there. I want to create content and put myself out there. And that's so fine, by the way. Like, I'm not like, saying that's bad or anything, but it just warms my heart a little bit that there are people out there like yourself who are just like, let's do this to everyone benefit, go up, big thumbs.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, as you know, Melbourne has a blossoming Magic the Gathering community. We have some amazing creators here, no matter which way they choose to create. And there's a saying that I really love, and it's a rising tide raises all ships. Why be the ship that sinks others when instead you could support and lift them up with you?
We are so lucky that for the most part, like, I'm not even saying for the most part, like generally in this, the scene, or even specifically here in Melbourne, we're all like that, right? We're all like collab, like, hey, you want to do something? Let's do it together. Hey, you jump on my show? Let's do it and support. So I'm so grateful that you were both a part of that.
Yeah, exactly. Likewise.
Now, the segues keep flowing. It's I don't know if you know exactly where my mind is, but let's talk about Magic, because again, Magic was at the start of our thing, and then you've gone through all that, and then it's looped around to I did World of Warcraft, I did League of Legends. Let's do a bit of Magic as well. And now you're the co-host of Midnight Mana, one of Australia's premier Commander shows, which I've been on a couple times.
Yeah, special guest.
With our friend Phizzi.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how you came on board and what that means to you.
Yeah, so Midnight Miner was Fizz's idea.
Yep.
He came to me and said, hey, I want to do a YouTube Magic the Gathering Commander series. Would you be interested in being a part of it? And I, of course, selected the opportunity to be more involved with Magic the Gathering and create more Magic the Gathering content because I just flat out enjoy playing Magic the Gathering.
That's so much fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's like more Magic.
That's why we're here.
Yeah. What is this? Is this like a Magic the Gathering podcast kind of
A little
thing?
bit.
Yeah. And the rest is almost history, I want to say, but obviously that's from my own personal perspective. We started playing some games. We started inviting some friends around. We started recording these episodes and publishing them on YouTube. Fizz has a really strong background in editing, production. He used to do work for Loserfruit, who is another massive Australian creator. And so that's really helped add the sort of level of quality to the show as well.
You've got that eye for content, and he's got that eye for what will get the views and the clicks and the you drawing 70 cards.
Forced fruition, you're welcome. Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty happy. I'm going to pass the turn, and now I'm going to discard. But you go ahead.
If you didn't put that card if you didn't put the card which makes you draw 7 cards every time you play, that wouldn't have happened. But so that's really funny.
Yeah.
It's funny though. That's a blue card. You're not a blue player, Logan.
I am not.
You're a green player.
I am.
Now, and you.
I'm a green.
What is it about green, the color, that makes you be like, yeah, I'm gonna give him a little froth it into?
Yeah. I'm a simple man.
Army, analyst.
I'm a simple man. Dig numbers go. But really, I think it is almost representative of my Magic journey in that, I've been part of Magic for 15 years. And I played it 15 years ago for a couple of years, and then I took a break, and then I've come back to it.
I felt like we all take breaks, by the way. Like, I started in sorry to cut you off. 2013, I started, played a little bit, take a couple year break, come back, take a couple, and now that we're in it, I'm in it.
Exactly. Breaks are healthy.
I think so.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
So I took a break, and I came back around Lord of the Rings, and I really gravitated towards green, I think because from my perspective of its simplicity, but I think that simplicity is representative of my journey in that I haven't really explored beyond green yet. Now, some people who may be watching this are going, yes, you are, because I have started branching out into Tiamat, which is a 5 color.
Still got green in it.
Still got green in it, exactly. Exactly. And I think that's because combos, that sort of layering, and all the potential infinite combos are somewhat intimidating for me to work through yet. And so I want to build up to that. So this is my love. This is my joy. I had Chooser Pandrel decks. I smooshed them together. So I've made a bit more competitive while it still looks really, really good. There's
and also like it feels true to you.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
I think like it's fair to have a favorite color, favorite like combination of colors, but it's also really good to expand beyond that. I mean, I've seen you play Lightning. Lightning's a red and white. The army is one. Yep. No green in that.
No.
And yeah, so you're definitely growing, but you can have a favorite color. I think that's all right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look, we're gonna quickly wrap up. I always ask these 2 questions from my guests. Favorite set in recent memory of all time, or of all time.
Recent memory or all time.
Or of all time, because like some people have been playing for 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Some people have only been playing for 2, 3 years.
Yeah. Why?
And why?
I mean, I gave the answer earlier, didn't I? It's
just that nostalgia.
It's that nostalgia. It's that sentimental value. Even as a young fella, I thought werewolves and vampires were cool.
You can just relate to that.
Exactly. And then I get to play a deck with werewolves that get to flip and turn into wolves. Like, it was just the coolest thing. And like I said, I've still got the standard deck. I've got the werewolf commander deck as well.
I sold that to him, by the way.
Innistrad just speaks to my heart and my soul when it comes to Magic the Gathering.
I didn't play the original Innistrad, but I did play Shadows of Innistrad, and I'm a big fan of that block. So I really love that setting. I think Innistrad's a great one. That's a good answer. Yeah. And also, what's a favorite deck that you've built? Could be a limited deck, commander, standard, even. And just like sticks in your memory, like, man, I feel good about this. Yeah.
I'm going to surprise you here. And it's something I prepared earlier. It is literally my monogram commander deck. And the reason being...
Can I take a look?
Yeah, you can have a look at that. There's some beautiful art cards in there.
He loves to art grade his cards. Like, it's crazy.
That one's really hard to see because it is the oil slick.
It is the oil slick
from the Phyrexia EV1 set. I'm proud of that because that's the first one I built.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see, but like we're gonna go through it really quickly. It's all just like crazy ass like foilings. That's a secret lair foil. Oh my gosh.
Lord of the Rings poster foil as well. So this one was one of my favorite. A mana foil, yeah. So I've absolutely gone hard on this deck.
Oh my god.
Blinged it out. There's still room for improvement.
It's like a passion project of yours, right? Like,
Definitely.
because like everyone's got the one deck
Yep.
that they really, really care about.
Yeah. But the big part of that,
I like that. I'm thankful that you brought it.
yeah,
That's really cool.
the big part of it is this is the first deck I built, and
Mm.
it's gone through 3 or 4 iterations.
That's you.
And I finally got it to a place where I'm happy. There's maybe 1 or 2 cards I want to rotate,
Yeah.
and then the rest is just bling. So I love it.
Oh, I appreciate that you brought it on. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right now, right before we finish, we're going to come to our last segment, which is actually one that I'm very excited to play. It's called Dig Through Time. There are about 27,000 cards in Magic's history, and we're going to get you to guess one of them.
Okay.
Right? We can only ask yes or no questions. You've only got 1 minute on the clock.
All right.
He's picked common, so it's probably going to be something that he'll be able to guess. Yes or no questions only. Let us know when you're ready, and we can start. Doing good? You feeling ready?
No.
You can play along as well. Just let me know whether you get it in the comments. Are we ready?
All right. Okay. Is it green?
Yes.
Oh yes! I already love it. Is it a permanent?
No?
So it's a non-permanent.
Yes.
Okay, non-permanent. Is it sorcery?
Yes.
Okay, so is it 1 pip?
What is one pip?
Sorry, is it 1 green, 1 colorless?
Is it 2 mana value?
Yeah.
No.
3 CMC?
Yes.
Okay, 3 CMC, green, sorcery.
Yes.
All right, okay. 3 CMC, green, sorcery. Does it boost a permanent?
Does it pump a permanent?
Yeah, does it
No.
pump up a permanent? Does it protect a permanent?
No.
Does it remove a permanent?
No.
Oh my god. What is this? 3 CMC. Is it rampant growth?
No.
No,
That's 2.
yeah, it is. Is it? Oh my goodness. It's not Kami Whisper Hopes because that's a permanent.
There's a permanent.
It's 3 sorcery. Is it Nature's Law?
No.
Oh, does it fetch? Does it? Yeah, it fetches. Oh my god.
Time's up.
What is it? I know the name.
You have one more guess.
So it's not rampant growth. It's not.
You're so close, though. You're so close. 3 mana.
Oh, Kadama's Reach. No.
The other one.
Oh.
You know it. It's Cultivate.
I didn't have a special version of it in here. I don't have a special Cultivate.
I so thought you would get it too.
God
No,
damn it.
I was rooting for you.
Yeah, I
Logan.
can tell you were excited.
So we've got 3. We've got no one's guessed it right yet. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see which guest will get it right the first time. Let us know in the comments whether you...
I even have the Secret Lair special.
I was rooting for you, Logan. I picked something that I knew you would know too. That's okay. Before we go, I can't focus. Before we go, can you let us know in the next couple months?
Yep.
What you want to achieve, what you want to hope to do, in terms of Magic, in terms of personal.
Yeah.
What's on the horizon?
Well, we've got PAX Australia in early October, which will be really, really fun. I want to play.
And coming out.
I want to play as much Magic the Gathering as possible there.
Yep.
I want to attend every single Magic panel, every single Magic event, just because I love Magic and it's having fun. I also want to get to Command Fest Melbourne in December.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm very excited for that too.
It'll be really cool. Midnight Mana is working well. We've got a new updated schedule. I want to make sure that we stick to that schedule. We keep churning out that content that people want to see. Not content for content's sake, but content that people actually want to watch. So that's kind of like another goal. Work on improving the processes around that. Otherwise, keep having fun and enjoying myself when I play Magic with friends.
I think that's so important to focus on is that we want to have fun, right? In doing stuff and to close. I hope you have fun.
Yeah.
Today, appearing on this as well as the Jumpstart show, which you should definitely check out. Please say something to the camera to plug yourself a little bit.
Thank you so much for having me on your show, Vault of Champions. My name is Logan. My online handle is LHP64D. and you can find me on every single platform. If you can think of it, I'm there.
Is it LHP64D as well?
That's it, yeah.
Everywhere, right?
LHP64D.
Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend, for appearing on Vault of Champions. Look, if you enjoyed today's episode, please. If you enjoyed today's episode, please let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. It really helps this channel out. Vault of Champions was shot right here in the Tessie Pearl Hotel, home to Melbourne's cheapest drinks, meatiest playlist, handsomest bar staff. Nuggets!
The tagline.
And the cheekiest tagline. Now, I was feeling so good about that too. But we'll catch you next time, the next Vault of Champions. Check it out!